friends, it's Nancy. I'm here to do a flip through of my travel journal using this vintage atlas. It's Hammond's Complete World Atlas. So I've used this gold vintage seam binding to make a closure, sort of to match the little compass that's there. About 1.5 inches across. More than 9 inches long, more than 6 inches wide. I'm not going to reach for my ruler right now. I believe there's 7 signatures. And I've counted a couple of times. I think there's about 144 pages, give or take. So we'll just take the closure off and start the flip through. So inside, I've sewn a ruffle of this kind of gauzy fabric. I didn't want to use lace in this journal. I wanted to keep it very gender neutral and not very, ribbons and lace. And sorry, that was bugging me. Anyway, so on this side, it says copyrighted 1950. Oh my goodness. I made that same mistake yesterday. And I've just put a little piece of very old record paper and a cutout from a children's encyclopedia to put a little journaling space here. This is a page from a trip book, so you can journal here. This is a tea-dyed piece of stationery from travel service. Here I've got some pieces from the atlas. Got some postage stamps with a bridge, and this is an ad from a 1960s magazine. I've got some from the 40s and some from the 60s. So here on this gray sheet, I sorted out all of my postage stamps, and I took all the black and gray ones. And every gray page like this, I've done a row of various gray tone stamps. So here's an envelope, and on the back there's a little tuck spot with a streetcar. Here's a little journal card we can pop in there. And on here it says, "Life isn't a matter of milestones, but of moments." Layered. And inside I've got a journal card. That's from a 1940s magazine. I guess I'll put it sideways so it doesn't get lost in there. Original page from a different atlas, not this one, sorry. Here's a 1940s ad for a tourist camera, and we made these postcards in a previous tutorial. I've just got that tucked there. I've on this page from an atlas, I've layered on some plain papers for journaling. And again on this side as well. Here's the other side of that envelope. So again, another streetcar, so I pop that tag in there. And here is another tag. And on the back, here's another ad from a 1960s magazine and some atlas. And this is from that travel service. Some more gray toned stamps. Here's the policy envelope that we made in a tutorial. There's nothing in it, but you can certainly pop something in there. And I haven't got this glued totally to the page, so you can use it as a tuck spot. I'm just going to bring this up so you can have a closer look. So here I have attached this ad for a stewardess employment service coupon. And here I've paper clipped on this tiny little map of the Bahamas. This paper clip is glued. It's not going to come off. Some more from that travel notebook. Here's some more postage stamps and a cutout fussy cut of a train from a children's encyclopedia. Feels thick. Oh yeah, I did this yesterday too. For some reason, I put an extra layer of paper here. Maybe I intended to sew lace on and then decided, no, I'm not going to do any lace. Some more plain papers. This is actually vintage Denison transparent mending tape that I got at a estate sale. So I've taped down, it's actually glued, but it looks like it's taped down, this ad from a 1940s magazine. And here's a big luggage tag that we made in a previous tutorial, and some more of that gauzy fabric. Here's another ad, and this is coffee dyed, and I baked it on a pizza pan. That's what's giving it the polka dots. Here is a little collage. Just make sure I'm centered here. I've got pinned at the top here another one of the postcards that we made, and here is some vintage postage stamps, and I'll just pin that back there. Some more paper for journaling, a little fussy cut from Children's Encyclopedia. Same idea here with this ad from a magazine. Here is a little card tuck spot. We made these, the hotel key wallets. And made a little tuck spot there. This is from a travel journal. It's a double page. Again, we've got the embellishment of the stamps, and inside is a map that came from the travel journal. Here's a little glassine envelope, and inside I've got a couple of ads that I've layered onto this buff colored card. Some stamps, and again I used a little piece of my Denison tape, but this is also a tuck spot. Again, coffee dyed paper. This I baked on a drying rack, like a cookie cooling rack. There's a little flip out. Again, here's some more papers for journaling that on just about every page where I've done this layering of plain papers, one of them is stitched with this kind of gold thread. But I kept this uncovered where it says the airline distances. Here's an altar paper clip. Here's a little corner tuck, and inside got this little matchbook that we made in a previous tutorial. And of course, one on camera. And also a little ad. This one says, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Security is mostly a superstition. It does not exist in nature. This is onion skin paper that's been tea dyed from Fleur de Lis Travel Service. And here is another piece of tea dyed paper. I used a stencil to make this mark here, and this is tape from my Denison mending tape. I hope I find some more of this someday. I love it. A ship in harbor is safe, but that's not what ships are built for. Here's another card wallet. And this is an envelope. You can tuck something in there. But I've also made this tall tag with a page from a children's encyclopedia. It's backed on white card, and I just made this little tab. Let's see if I can get it back in the envelope. Not bad, Nance. So this is tea dyed. More writing space here and here. Little collage. Tea dyed paper that I used plastic. This is typewriting paper, so it's thinner, but very nice. I used plastic tablecloth lace to get this lacy look. Here's another collage that I made using encyclopedia, ads, and a piece of map. Here's another flip out. It says joy. Here's a piece of music, The Sailor's Life, and it just flips out like that. I used some postage to make a little tab there. I like how that turned out. And again, here's another card with some tags in it. Another wallet, I mean. Little collage here. Another quote. Onion skin. Here's a passport we made in a previous video. And each little pocket has an ad. So this is an ad for Traveler's Checks. Here's a travel tips booklet ad. You can tuck something in there. It's an ad for luggage. Pennsylvania vacation planning ad. And that's passport. Some more journaling space. Onion skin, where I've made a little collage here with map, postage, a little word snippet, and cutout from children's encyclopedia. The will to do, the soul to dare. And this is the ocean, the Pacific Ocean. I put a little boat there. There's another little collage. And some more journaling space. Maybe I should state that this isn't, or my intention wasn't to make a journal for tracking travel, although you can certainly do this with this journal. It's more about overcoming obstacles and facing fears and embracing challenge. So that's what the quotes all are reflecting on. Another little collage. Here's some ads. I think actually this came from a book. A little flip out, and in here is a little tuck spot with a tag. And this is from a book, and I've got this sewn on. Here's some more writing space. This is another ad. This is actual for travel sickness. This is a pocket. That's a quote from Christopher Reeve. And I put this boat on because I like how he talked about going out into the ocean. Inspiration. Be bold. and another little collage down here, some writing space. So that is Hammond's World Atlas. If you're seeing this video, it's been listed on my Etsy and it is for sale. If you're interested, go over and take a look at my Etsy. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you'd like to see more videos like this, I hope you'll subscribe and like my videos. And we'll call that a day, and we'll talk to you again soon.